what's up? It's Chainsaw Jenna. We are at the Ridgway Rendezvous. This is where I'm set up. I'm right in the corner. I'm in a different spot like every year. But we got our trailer wrapped. We just got it wrapped on Sunday. So this is what it looks like for the first time, it being out all wrapped in pizzazz like that. So I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of cool, but it's weird at the same time because like my face is on the trailer. But anyway, we're here, it's Thursday, and we're gonna walk around and kind of talk to some of the carvers for you guys to meet them and check out all the really cool art here. So let's go. So my BFF is here, Tay Marie, TM Custom Carvings. Let's go check out some of her work and talk to her for a little bit. What's up? What are you doing?
I'm signing some stuff.
Here, you wanna put this on real quick? Oh God!
Are we spokespeople?
We're just like talking.
Okay.
Just like talking.
We're just chilling.
We're just chilling. So Tay and I like talk all the time, and you have a lot of your stuff here. Do you want to talk about like what's your favorite piece that you brought?
Oh,
we
yeah.
never like see each other, so it's cool to actually like hang out for once.
So I like this guy. I don't get to carve a lot of bald eagles, which is so weird because I feel like it's a staple piece, but I just like, people just don't order them.
I love that eagle, like you said with the face.
Yeah.
So he's got the cutest face on
It's
him.
like a juvenile, like cute little innocent face.
Yeah.
That and the fox.
The little fox.
Yeah.
She is the owl queen too. Like, check out her owl.
The owl
She's literally the owl queen.
That's too funny.
I love this guy.
Little
It's
boring
so
owl.
soft. Like he's got such a soft face. And the wing out. Like Taylor's only been carving for a couple of years. She's gotten really good, really fast.
I've been seeing people do like that drop down wing. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. That's what I love about the Rendezvous. It's like you can just walk around and get inspiration from everybody.
Right.
And just see things that you want to try.
I saw James, he's from, where is he from? Scotland. He did a big one. No.
Okay.
From Instagram.
Gotcha.
And he had a big drop down wing and I'm like, huh. I wonder if Tay ever carved one before, and here it is.
Is it James Elliott or something?
Yeah, Elliott.
Yes,
Yeah, Elliott.
he's so talented. Yeah.
That's a really cute owl.
It's so funny that it's like we all follow the same people, but we've never met them. And it's like
he wants to come one of the years, so maybe we'll catch him next year.
Yeah, him and Sam should come down together.
Yeah. And Michael Jones.
Yeah.
You guys are watching. We want you down here.
Get your butts here.
Get your butts here. We want to see you guys and meet you guys.
Where's Jones?
I think. I can't remember.
He's not in Scotland though, right? Somewhere over there. Wales. No, that's Chris Woods.
No.
Somewhere.
Oh, Chris Woods is over there.
Yeah, he's in Wales.
Oh, I didn't know that. You do such a good job with like keeping it natural and adding enough color to it so it's not like over.
I love the barn owls because it's just like that clear coat with a little bit of gray.
Yeah.
And then these are so fun to do the little
The little dots. You just take a paintbrush and go in there.
Yeah, I just airbrush the little spots,
Yeah.
and then this, it's just a random squiggle.
Yeah.
And it looks like kind of weird, and then you add polka dots, and it kind of all comes together.
Yeah, even like far away, like
Yeah.
it brings that character. You do great work, Taylor.
Thank you. I definitely want to start carving more deer. That was a
Yeah,
blast.
that's good. That's your second deer, right? Because you made one.
I made my thick boy deer.
Yeah, you're big. You're big guy.
Boy. Yeah.
But that was like one of your first big pieces too, right?
I was only like 3 months in. I only had my electric saw then, just one saw. So
I don't even know how you did it.
That was
electric saw.
That project made me realize I needed a gas saw.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can't do another piece this size with this little electric thing.
I don't know how you did it. I was literally talking to Wendy and Dave about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, we were talking about how your first saw was that electric saw.
Yep.
You did so much with
that
that
just the
thing.
18-inch stock bar.
Yeah.
I was like carving things this size with like I was like over here.
Talk about kickback. I'd be like,
It just the little electric. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I don't think I really ever gotten kickback on an electric saw.
yeah.
But what's nice about them
like,
is
more torque,
that
but they can jump quicker. So.
But when you let go, it just stops immediately.
Yeah,
Where
that
it's like
is
the
nice.
gas saw, it will just keep running up.
Yeah, and some of the battery saws, you actually like, you can't turn it on unless you press like all the
safety
buttons.
thingy.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. A little bit. It's a little annoying.
MS-70 I have does the MSA 70 or whatever. I don't think it has that.
Yeah, I think
just
that's
have
the
to
newer
turn-
version of the 140 and
Yes,
120.
yep.
Yeah.
You just hit the like power button on the battery, and then
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Yeah.
And if you don't touch it for a while, you just have to hit that power button again on the battery.
The MSA 300 is really wonky too because there's like 3. It's not like a 2.
Oh, there's a little
Like a
side
3.
button?
Yeah, you have to like push the lever down and then you have to.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. So over here is Travis. Travis isn't there, so we'll have to catch him. Travis! Travis has the cutest little stuff. This is a mic.
Oh, Lord.
No, don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. Nice shirt, by the way, Travis. That's a 2019. That's an old Rendezvous.
That's the first year I came, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So you've been.
That was my first event ever, was that year.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think of it? Compared to like the first time and like now?
From then, like I pulled in and I was terrified because like
Yeah.
I'm looking at all the guys I've been seeing on Facebook, and like there they are with their carvings, and I didn't even know how to like walk up and approach them or anything
Yeah.
like that. And then now it's just like good,
You know everybody.
Yeah.
You're making jokes with everybody.
Yeah, I've done a billion of them. I know them all personally. I've hung
Yeah.
out with them for hours and hours, talk shop, and
Yeah.
it's nice. I mean,
I know, it's like a family reunion. That's why I love this one's more chill, relax. It's
Yeah.
not like a competition. I
Yeah.
mean, there's the quick card that you can do,
yeah,
but that's an option.
yeah.
Or donate a piece or whatever.
I never like get too involved when I'm here. I always just
Yeah.
try to, because I just come off of 2 months of finishing carving straight. So
Right.
this is like just getting to see everybody after winter, which is like, heaven.
I think it's a must
Oh yeah.
because you get. I mean, the winter blues are really real.
I don't think I've ever learned more at an event than I have at this one too, because everybody's pretty free here. Other
Yeah.
places, when there's money on the line and stuff, you don't get that information. But here,
Yeah.
they just give it up.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And
That is nice because we're all just learning this as we go. And you
Yeah.
were showing me yesterday with the tables that you
Oh,
found
yeah.
something new. Like
Yep.
this is a cool job to be in because you're constantly just learning something new and challenging yourself, which I think
Yep.
is important in life in general.
See, like the biggest thing I ever learned was airbrushing. Like I always wondered how people got this finish, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to paint it on, and it ain't working.
Yeah.
And then I ran into Joey Duja, and he's showing me airbrushing. I'm like,
World
finally,
makes a difference.
this is it. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
So now I'm freaking pro at an airbrush.
You are. You're like, you're crazy.
And I had to teach myself. And that's what I learned here too. I mean, more from that. I just go around and look at people's stuff, and then you just kind of figure it out,
Yeah.
how they did it. They don't have to tell you. You can just walk around and look at people's stuff.
Yeah. Did you get that quick attachment for the airbrush?
I haven't yet, but I need
you
to.
You definitely need to.
You gotta-
It's a game changer.
You'll have to understand, I'm really lazy and messy. My shop is a tornado, and
Yeah.
like, I have all these things I should do, but I'm just,
Oh,
chaotic.
You gotta get one because it's like once you have one, it's one of those pieces that you're like, oh, I should just.
But I
learned this
only
from the
really,
beginning.
I only really use one airbrush, so I don't really do two. So there's not a lot of. But
Yeah.
it would be smart to have a couple airbrushes, so I'm not always changing air. I just
Yeah,
use
even
stain,
just
so like stain colors, I could just pick up that one and have black, pick up this one and have brown.
Yeah, I think it helps with like the airflow too. If there's like leakage coming through the airbrush still.
Oh wow, really?
You could disconnect it. I don't know.
That might be
I'm still
nice.
learning with airbrush, so.
Well, that was another thing. I thought you had to have like an airbrush pump separate and everything. And then
Yeah.
Joe's like, no, just hook it up to your air hose and turn the pressure down. It's like, oh my gosh.
I know, you learn
So like
so
I
much.
always carried around that little like
Mhm.
thing, and now I just have the air compressor, and it's nice. I'm probably one of the simplest guys here. I have like 3 hand tools and 4 saws with me at all times, and that's all I need.
I know, that's all you need. You just need a couple saws. I mean, I was just talking to Taylor and she started out with that plug-in electric saw.
Oh yeah.
And she was
yeah.
just making, like she just,
I've never tried
Use
one of
what you
those
had.
because I'm
I'd be scared.
when I'm carving, I'm super unaware of what's around me.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid I'm gonna hit that cord and just have sparks flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And, who knows?
I know I tried Mom's when I was getting used to running chainsaws. That was like one of the first ones was the electric ones. And I'm
Yep.
like, I feel unsafe. I'm gonna trip over this cord and it's gonna keep running.
Yeah.
The battery ones, at least it like stops.
I love battery saws.
Yeah, they're
Like,
great. They're pretty great.
I have so many miles on my battery. The gas saws, I mean, 90% of my stuff, even like some of the bears like this, that's almost all battery saw just because
Yeah.
I like how smooth they are.
Mhm.
Like this is choppy, and they cut cleaner, they cut smoother.
Yeah.
There's no pop or jump, and it's just,
Are you doing like a wing down?
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
I wasn't gonna, but I made like one. That's the thing about carving too, is I made one cut and I was like, I could just turn that into that. I could,
Yeah.
instead of him being perched, I could, now I don't have to show his feet then,
Yeah,
That's
it's
another
crazy.
thing is, if you can get away with maximum effect without having to do all that extra detail like feet and claws and stuff like that,
You should do it.
and it looks better too sometimes.
Mhm.
And a lot of the time it does look better. Like my objective
crazy how
for
it
this
comes
one was to
together.
just be kind of like choppier feathers, more depth.
Yeah.
Usually I'm pretty like, it's smooth, but like there's depth for feathers, but there's not a lot of, you know, like really deep gouges and stuff in it. So that's what my plan is here, is to just really pound in some feathers and give it some maximum texture.
Yeah, I love the layering too that you got going on.
Yeah, Joey taught me this, like the curl here and the curl there in the beginning, and I've never been really great at it. And I try not to do it as much as I can, but I'm gonna try it this time and see
It kind of goes like, this is like the same, right?
So
But down here.
I plan on like doing some real like choppy,
rough
diving
stuff.
in feathers in there.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving it kind of fat now, so that way when I do
get
chop in, I can take away other areas and have like layers of feathers. And
Travis Burrows. If you don't know him, you should. We're running into another carver here. This is Beth. You want to do some talking? Like on your shirt, maybe,
Right.
when we hold your coffee?
I get a whole
So,
coffee.
yeah, it almost spilled there on you. Stop, but what are you working on, Beth? Anything?
I'm doing smalls this week.
Yeah.
All smalls. And
I love smalls.
well, it gives us a chance to kind of just put your chin up and look around and see what other carvers are doing.
Yeah, it's great. You get to mingle. It's much quicker, and then you're like, okay, I need to get out and like talk to somebody.
Yes.
You're not just focusing on one big piece, and you're like, oh, I gotta get this done.
Absolutely. And so that's my goal this year, is to spend more time learning from other carvers and more time walking around and seeing what people are
Seeing
doing.
familiar faces that we haven't seen
familiar faces.
Because it's, you know, carving can be kind of lonely. You're in your own little world for months at a
Well,
time.
this is an opportunity for everybody to get together and to share what we've all done over the winter too. And it's been a rough winter, so
Yeah, this one's been rough.
it's been challenging, and we got through it, and here we are enjoying this beautiful weather.
I know. It's like the first, I think this is the best week of all the years at the rendezvous.
So usually it's snowing this time, and Easter there's snow coming down. We've had 2 inches of snow in the past.
And this used to, like, the rendezvous used to happen in February. So it was even worse back then.
It was -10,
Yeah.
and nobody's saws would start.
No. But this is Wendy from DK Carvings. And David's over there, but he doesn't want to be on camera. That's okay. We got some really cool pieces here. Wendy, you want to show us what you've been working on?
Oh, we've been slow to start, but just working on some more of the trees and gnomes. Brought some pre-started pieces, if you will. Roughed them out at home.
Yeah.
Just to take some of the pressure off here.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you need to get you going. And like, this is such a chill and relaxing show too.
Yeah.
It's like not a competition. And
No,
there's
it's
like
just,
the quick carve that you can do. You don't have to do it. You know. It's
no,
just
I
relaxed.
won't be.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it either. I'll donate a piece, but
Yeah.
it's like, I just love this show particularly because so many people from all over the world come here, and you can learn from everybody.
Yes.
And it's just a big family reunion. So how many years have you guys been coming here?
So our story's kind of split. We've been coming since 2012 as spectators.
Yeah.
Until we didn't actually start carving here until 2019.
Okay, yeah.
So we just
So that
kind
was
of
your first
spectators learn. Finally, then, you know, we're like, okay, let's take the plunge, let's do this. Because it's just such a phenomenal opportunity to learn from everybody here.
It is. So 2019 was your first here
Yeah.
as a carver. That was Travis's too, so you guys came at the same same
And that was
time.
actually just his. I didn't even carve that year. I did some painting and some Dremel work.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, wherever you're
Yes.
comfortable with. Like, I was painting too. Like, my parents, I would come home after school, they would put this garbage bag over me, and they'd be like, all right, start painting, Jenna. And that's how it started with me. I was in
We
a
remember
garbage bag.
seeing you when this was back in the village in February when it was
okay.
brutal -30.
I probably had a garbage bag on me painting.
But yeah, we remember that. We remember seeing you with them. And so it's crazy years later to see how everyone's progressed along the way.
What's your favorite chainsaw that you like to use there? You guys got a lot of echoes, and there's some steels there.
Yeah, you know, the battery saws are good for the crisp finishes.
Yeah.
The 2511 though, the Echo, it's become my go-to.
Yeah,
It's just,
you guys
it's
got like
so
3
light.
Is that what those all are? The 2511?
Yeah, they're all
Okay,
2511s.
I know a lot of carvers are really, really fond of that saw. I haven't really got to try it yet, so I don't know.
Oh, well, grab one and take it back with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's so light, it's responsive. It does hop a little bit, so that
Yeah.
vibration is a little bit more than some of the others, something to get used to.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's when I switch over to the battery saw, and we'll use that for the final detail work.
You guys should look into, I know Ryan Cook does this, but he has like the tennis wrap that you can wrap around it, and it's supposed to help. But I don't know like it would make it thicker. So I don't
Right.
know how awkward that would be.
Yeah.
But you'd probably get used to it.
It might work maybe
Yeah.
for a guy's hand because they're typically
Yeah, they're bigger
but
hands.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Wendy, for talking. This is Wendy and Dave DK Carvings.
He's kind of blending in the background.
He's
over
in the background. He's all the muscle. Oh my gosh! Yes, guys. Wendy surprised Banjo and the fam with this chainsaw bubble machine. It's so cute. So this is the bubble machine that Wendy and David gave to me. Well, to Banjo. But I'm gonna open it up. Banjo's not opening this one up. Yeah, Bob, what do you think of that? Got this little chainsaw bubble machine. Banjo, look at this. Buddy, look. I think it's gonna work, hopefully. Oh, Banjo, look! Look at the bubbles! He's like, what are these? Oh. This is Nick Kelly. He is such a phenomenal carver.
Perfect.
Nick, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good. This is your second year, right?
Yeah,
You
it
were
is.
here last year.
Yep.
So last year was your first year.
Yep.
What was it like the first time you came?
Oh,
to
it's
Rendezvous?
incredible. Haven't seen any. I've seen a couple carvers
Yeah.
up my area, but this is the first time really seeing other people and
Did
seeing
you
other
know
work.
anybody? Like
No.
no, this
nobody.
Is like, so were
Yep.
you like a little nervous? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was really nervous. I met a whole new group of people, and they treated me like family and brought me
Yeah.
and
And now you're
Cool
back
to see.
again. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
you'll keep coming back?
oh, I'm coming back every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I know when I ran into you last year, I was like, wait, I know who that is. I know, because it's funny, because you follow everybody online.
Oh, I know. You get to see their work.
Yeah.
Actually in person. It's a whole different
Yeah.
situation.
Your
It's
stuff
cool.
is great too, Nick.
Thank you. I
How long have
appreciate
you been
it.
serving?
It's 6 years now.
6 years? Wow, that's incredible. What's your favorite thing to carve? Because you got like a lot of faces, humans. Like,
Yeah, I like doing humans.
Yeah.
So like trying to get different expressions, and I'm trying to carve, actual people, trying
Yeah.
to make it look like the person,
like
but
a person.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
Little at a time. Each carving I do with a person, I try to make it look like somebody, but
Yeah.
it feels funny because the more detail I put in, the more it gets away from what they look like. When it starts off looking like them, and then it kind of
Gets
gradually.
away. Really insane. For 6
Thank you.
years, like that's insane. I thought like,
appreciate
I
it.
don't know, like 20 years or so. What's the one thing that you want to really challenge yourself this year with?
I want to get more on-site work with
Do more job sites?
Yeah, doing stump jobs where, high, I'd like to, I saw some things where, 30 foot and 20
You
foot.
want to do that?
I would
you
love
want to get up
yeah.
there? Oh my gosh.
It would be cool to, get bigger jobs like that.
You're not scared of heights or anything?
Not a little bit, but
Little bit?
it's once the finished product's done, it looks,
Yeah.
it's the wow factor. Tackle some more laminations and work on adding things on to the logs and
Yeah.
things like that.
A lot of your stuff is like one piece too, it looks like. So
Yeah,
that itself is a challenge.
well, I'm not good at dadding. I'd like to get better. The more,
It's hard, like getting that
it's
seam.
trying to hide the seam
Yeah.
and everything, yeah. And having the confidence that it's going to hold up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
with time,
Yeah.
I'd like to, challenge myself and get better with that.
Yeah. All right, see ya. All right, guys, so those are just a few of the carvers that I ran into, but there are so many carvers here. And like my voice is raspy because I've been doing so much talking. I talk to you guys all the time, but like I barely do any talking the whole winter. I'm just talking to Beth and Banjo the whole winter, and my voice isn't used to all the talking. Working on a baby hippo here. It's my next big project. I'll fill you guys in more later in another video, but I'm doing a test run. I feel like this would be a good time to do a trial run and get some inputs from other carvers, because sometimes you can just get stuck in your own mind and you want input from other people. But yeah, this is the first day of the rendezvous. Beautiful out, which I am loving. I'm already getting burnt. So I'm gonna get back into carving and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
This video is brought to you by PA Great Outdoors Visitors Bureau, home of the Chainsaw Carvers Rendezvous.